How you doing, everyone? 1010 Noggin here, getting ready for the next chapter of Fallout 4 Survival Mode with Mr. Danger. Probably going to regret choosing that name at some point, but yeah, oh well. So, I had intended to do a little bit of research before this stream because two of my, probably my main two, like active followers suggested... I guess I have more regular followers than that. Anyway, point is, they've been, every time I get on here, I start hearing about, like, you die in the stream. And I'm like, why? Why would you want to do that? You don't want to watch me? You don't have to watch me. But I kind of hope you want to hang around, chat, and watch and everything. But I was trying to do some research on that, because I'm sure it's a thing. It sounds like a thing. But I had never heard of it before a couple folks started telling me to do it. But I'm not doing that today. Hopefully I won't need to. Like yesterday, the reason I died so much was I chalked it up to, I don't even know what, chalked it up to just nerves or being tired. You know, well, that's kind of interesting. So anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I was not thinking clearly, as happens some days, and went out without my armor and got killed repeatedly by the same little camp of raiders. It's good. This is like building muscle. This is training. It's developing strategy, changing the way I play the game. Like when I go back and play, I'm peckish from lack of food. As we're just sitting here watching. All right, I can take care of that. So as I go back and play the non-survival mode game, it's just funny how easy it is, you know. But they really are very, very different games. So I'm not sure. It's a little more apples to oranges than I expected it would be. Let's see what we can eat. I'm sure I have some food because hunting's actually been halfway decent lately. Like if I eat some crispy squirrel bits, will that do it? How about some more? Properly fed. So yeah, you know, you find those squirrel bits out in the Commonwealth and they're irradiated and you're thinking, I don't want to eat a squirrel anyway. Well, it turns out that if you come home and cook them, they're still squirrel, but now they're crispy and they're not irradiated. And as you can see, they actually help you get by. So, where are we going first today? First off, I'm going to head down and I'm going to see if I can rescue the mom and her drug-infused son from the raiders who have been hassling her. Get into a little tussle down there, and I'm kind of hoping that she's going to be a source of being able to buy power cores before long. Even if not, there's probably going to be some things like ammo and that kind of thing that I can buy from her. It should also introduce Carla into the game, so I can be buying things from her more often. Like, let's get the marketing system, let's get the market running here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my armor, because, again, anything short of that, and I'm risking dying. I've improved the shotgun now. I've improved my pistol. Got a little more pistol ammo. Not a ton. I think I'm still doing pretty good for... Wait, what do you mean no? Oh, I didn't set up the... I think I have another gun to set up. Yeah, I didn't assign that to a favorite. That should be number 6. And then tire iron is number 1. I was surprised. I can't actually mod the tire iron until I get blacksmith training. So that's going to be a while. This thing does not do a lot of damage, but look how much ammo I have. The ammo is plentiful and cheap. And for low-level things, it'll probably be just fine. I was going to say, these cans in particular tend to replenish pretty frequently. So I'm kind of surprised to see that there isn't anything there. Take that cola. That'll be good for a little pick-me-up later. And then that'll also be, I think, that'll be a good bottle I can use to put purified water in. Because this is the thing now. It's what you got to think about. Still watching out for raiders. Didn't expect to see any quite this soon, but you never know. So, like I said, it's a whole new world out there. Normally don't stream on Sunday, but you know what? I don't know. It's a nice afternoon. I actually feel a little more well rested than usual. I got in some rest yesterday's, and so we're gonna try this out. And I'm not gonna go. There's a guy over there you can go talk to. I'm not gonna go talk to him. I've never been able to figure out his point in the game. Like the whole point of that little aside is you go over and talk to him, and he apparently ate some bad meat and now has really bad stomach upset and gas, and he sits there and talks to you about it. Like, someone had to put pen to paper, or hands to the keyboard, as the case may be, and say, you know what I think we should do here? We should have a guy who's like just on the verge of having his bowels just burst from eating some rotten food. Let's just there's nothing else there. There's no, like, you can't find any items. There's no quest. The player will just go over and he'll sit there and talk about how gross he feels. Let's do it. Let's commit to it. Let's get a team on that. Well, I don't know. We've got these other features we should probably do. Like maybe, hey, you know what? We have all those shark dolphin things around the... Why don't we put some live shark dolphin things in the ocean, in the bodies of water, so that when the players go by, they actually encounter them? No, oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. Okay. They're the first ghouls I've seen in the game. But I mean, let's not put anything in the ocean. Let's not do that. Nope. Let's put rotten meat guy in the game. Not that those are the same in terms of scope, in terms of the implementation, but I'm just saying. There's a little bit of time you could have used to do something else that would have been more interesting. Let's just head cross country here. Maybe we'll run into some bloat flies or something, because you know how I love those. Can't get enough of the bloat flies. That's not a very effective pipe. It's a dirt pipe. Heading southeast still. Man, I'm turned around. Go over this. She's got to be over this way somewhere. This is the other thing I get for fast traveling. Is that Corvega there? No. That's downtown. Corvega, I think, is over that way somewhere. Oh, hey. Actually, let's do this. Let it get nice and close. Person's got to eat. I'm sure that hide will come in handy for something. I love that aspect of the game now. I know, I go on a little bit, but it really is awesome. That sense that, like, it's not just, oh, I want to leave the rad stag alone. It's not hurting anyone. It's like, nope, I gotta hunt. I need food. Your food. It's just the nature of things now. And also, the first couple times I encountered them, I didn't treat it like hunting. I'm like, oh, food. I ran and just started shooting, like, right away. At which point, they were like, oh, heck no. I'm out. Here we go.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault.
Let's keep that going.
Don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Handy.
Whoa, easy there, Mr. Power Armor. This doesn't involve you.
Do I get to talk to you? Oh.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead. You crossed the wrong line.
Let's get that shotgun out. Come on, shotgun. Stim pack. Oh, that's no good. Run away, run around the building, just doing a couple laps. Are my stim packs not working? I don't see anything going on there. What was that? Did someone else? Oh, I think they shot him.
people just leave us alone.
Need help here.
Oh, they're not shooting me. Good. I'm like, wait a minute. I may not have much of a part in this. Hey, Simone. Come here. I need experience. Hold still. Where'd you go? Simone? Oh, hi. Ah, oh, alright. Switching to the pistol. That shotgun, man.
That was someone.
Now let's figure out what the heck is up with my stim packs, because it didn't look like they were working. Because I have none. I'm pretty sure I found some, but you know what? Apparently I am so wrong. Well, that'll help now. Ooh, that could have ended very poorly. Let's see, a metal right arm. Apparently not better than what I've got. And a short pipe bolt action rifle. Sure, why not? Give it a try. In fact, let's get rid of that automatic thing. A pipe auto pistol. I'll hang on to it, but I'm going to switch out. Where's the other one? There's a snub nose short. There, that one. I gotta check. Hold on. So I've got the pistol, the shotgun. Good. There's that. So it must be number 5. Okay. Fire rate 2. I don't know. We'll see. Give it a shot. Ha ha ha. Did that not change? Number 5. Number 5. I didn't expect that to be there. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Oh. And I need some... The shotgun is my... Like, it does more damage, but it's very slow loading. I don't need another slow reloading thing. The second 10mm I don't need. So I've got the one that I improved. Yeah, let's just put this back in that place. I should try to increase the ammo capacity on that thing, though. No, really. Okay. It's funny, like on the first click, it doesn't seem to remember that I made the change. Whoops. Well, let's see if I can buy some stim packs now. You know, pardon me, I can hear my Twitter account going a little... Oh, okay. Just odds and ends of stuff going on. That's cool. Every time you hear that little pop cap thing, that's my Twitter account going. Hey, Patrick. Where's your mom? There she is.
Excuse me.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Hey, sweet.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Okay. So, 10mm rounds. 87 of them. That costs more than I can afford. Dang, I'm poor. There's a fusion core. I'm 5 short. What can I sell her? Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, lady. Hold on. So let's see. We've got the pipe auto pistol, which takes 38s. Okay. So, hi, I'm back.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten.
And there's the first one. One of many we'll hear throughout the game.
Do you need any?
Yeah? I I've got a few minutes to browse.
A little bit of everything.
Okay. Again, back to ammo over here. So the 308s we don't need. That's 31. 5 minutes. I need those for right now. I need everything else right now. Ugh. What about chems or apparel? Would you like a nice athletic 2 caps? Really? The gray knit cap is worth more than the athletic outfit. That's cool. I don't need to carry it around. Hubert, come on. That's a collector's item. Leather left arm. I'm just going to sell off everything I can. I need to get that power core so that I can go and do things and actually have my armor on. Yeah. I'm keeping that gray knit cap. I figure I'm going to need that pretty soon. I feel winter coming on. Actually, I feel the autumn coming on. Antibiotics, there's no way I'm getting rid of that. Same with that. Buff out. That's worth quite a bit. And I am not likely to ever use those. Anything, man. So this yet another thing that's different. It's going to take some getting used to. Slows time. Nah. Oh, I didn't know I picked up some mute fruit. Okay. That's a lot of HP back. That's going to come in handy sometime. I have to hang on to everything. Normally, there's so much stuff that's just junk. It's like, yeah, why would I keep that? Like the potato, I need to plant that. You know, all the food items. No way I'm getting rid of the red stag meat. So whereas I used to come by, hey, we can sell the hide. I'm not going to use the hide for anything right now. But I used to come by and like empty out all this junk. Like there's all this stuff that I didn't need. This time around, I'm telling you, it's tough. So much more that you've got to hang on to. Okay, so I should be able to buy the fusion core now. And I've got a little bit left. I can actually buy some ammo. The pistol is still sort of my weapon. Like, that's my main thing. And I still can't buy that much. You know, like she has shotgun shells in the other game. I'd be all over those. Not this time around. That shotgun's still too slow. Are there any other weapons I'm neglecting? I don't think so. So I can get about 17 or so. A little more. 523, so 20 something. Around there? Oh, 2 caps short. Have 1 back. Cancel. I forgot. I gotta go look. She isn't even sell. Oh, there. Yeah, okay. One of those. Stim, I don't know what's going to be less common, you know? So if I get rid of all of those, I still don't have enough for the stim pack. Good heavens. About 20 of those. Man, with all the caps I've been gathering up, I thought I would have been just set here. I don't know what my cat is lamenting in the background, but he's very, very upset. I think he's probably just upset because he's alone. Oh, well, there's that. Sure. Hey, lady, hold up. Let's see. Crispy scroll bits I can use. Pipe revolver, pistol, all that stuff. Lady, I have something else I want to sell you. And, yeah, that's... take that off the counter. She's not going to be happy.
Hey there.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
Grumpy lady.
Let's see what you have.
No, I'm going to sell.
Cap I'm charging.
I bet it is. Inventory, apparel. Let's see. Keeping the cap, selling the leather arm. We only need 1 leather left leg and 1 set of leathers. There's road leathers. Are those somehow better? Pardon me, stand here in my underwear for a moment. Yeah, it looked the same. I'm going to check again, but 2-1-14. Yeah, same thing. I'd rather just have the plain ones, though. 15 caps. Well, every little bit helps. Ooh, my armor chafes. My armor chafes now. Let's put my breeches back on. Probably won't let me since I'm in the armor. Yeah, somehow I whipped him off with the armor on when I was selling him to her. Oh, there's some 10mm rounds. That's cool. Every little thing. Toy car, that's got screws in it. That'll come in handy for modding weapons later. I think I already checked that one. Yeah. If you'll pardon me. Woo! Put those on and then hop right back in. Yeah, that's better. Not really one for the bare-chested look, you know what I mean? So here we are. What have we got of this power core left? About 50%. We've got another one that's full. So I need to do just a little bit of exploration, enough to gather up, you know, I've got to get a good like acquisition to expenditure ratio here. This is a business, man. We want to operate at a profit here. We don't want to just, whoa, like you are a waste. Not going near you. Get nothing back from you. Your nose is of no value to me. Are you doing this? We doing this? We're doing this, I guess. Man, I was leaving you alone, too. Oh, now you're leaving? No, I don't think so. Give me your nose. Take your train token, too. Okay, I need to... Well, there's probably going to be some raiders down there. I need to be careful. Sneak up there. First, I actually do need to have some food here. It's a little bit. I'm not using the blood pack. I'm going to save that for making my own stim pack. Oh, is my health actually going all the way up now? What am I looking at wrong? Like I looked over there, I've got 60% and it's not, oh, it's moving. That is so incredibly slow. Wow. Okay. Almost positive there are going to be some raiders down here. I don't remember the story. I don't remember the events that are set up, so we gotta take it easy. Gotta be careful doing this. Okay, well, we can deal with that. Maybe. Yeah, 6. I have to get a little closer. Yeah, okay, is there anything but that mine? Because otherwise, this is, I mean, I'll set up base here, right? I'm trying to go through and as many different places where I can set up beds and cook stoves and the whole thing, water pumps. Well, if there's anyone here, they heard me now. Oh, that helped a lot moving in. Seriously, man, help me here. There we go. Well, that actually hit me, didn't it? Man, I thought for sure I was far enough away. Ugh. Alright, well, what else can I do that'll help here? Yeah, I hurt myself again. Healing? A little bit, maybe? how do you accelerate healing? Gotta be able to accelerate healing somehow, right? Without waiting till you're like, you know, 40, 50, 60 level. Clear the enemies. Oh, crud. I'm happy to clear the enemies. I just need to know who they are. 5. Yeah, we're not doing that. Well, there's a good amount of ammo there, at least. Oh, it's you guys! Lunch! Totally forgot you were here. A rabid mole rat. That's not so bad. Oh, you actually came with a fork. You like a little lunch pack. It's like a little Lunchable. I heard another one. Waiting for the other one. Aha! Gotcha. Anyone else? Can I claim the place now? Can I call it my own? Alright, sweet. So, not going to store a ton here, actually. See what we have. Some steel and some wood. But you know, there's all the stuff to clean up. I do not trust those things, but they don't attack you. Unassigned? You're gone. That's hilarious. I've never seen that. I did not know. That's probably the scrap everything perk. But yeah, look out, iBots. You come onto my property, you get scrapped. That's all there is to it, man. So, okay, well, we're going to take a little time and just go ahead and go through and do a little meditative scrapping here. I wish you could scrap these things. I hate the way they look. Hate having them there. At least you can scrap the skeletons. And the junk piles. Yeah, so that where you can get rid of the garbage textures on the ground, that is the scrap everything perk. Super handy. So I'm going to go ahead and irradiate myself to clean this up. And then I'll use my rat away. I've been kind of saving it up here. Can I get rid of that? No. Getting rid of the barrels should get rid of most, if not all, of the area radiation. So, yeah. So if I go in the water, I'm probably still going to get irradiated, but at least the worst of it is gone. I can actually get rid of the little overhangs there too, but I'll leave those there. I found that when you scrap everything, when you get really gung-ho, you literally scrap everything. You do kind of break the models in the game. You know? Like, certain things just don't look right. They were designed with the idea that people wouldn't be able to move certain objects around them. And if you move those objects, you get weird pits in the ground. You get clipping issues. You get funny corners on things. We don't want to go there. You have to pardon me for a moment. I'm not sure what the heck is up. My cat is literally just running around with a toy in its mouth and howling like apparently he's desperate for someone to play with him. Poor little guy will just have to wait. There's probably stuff in there. So scrap everything is a little, in my experience, just a little uneven here. So if you look inside, like I can get rid of that counter, I can get rid of some of them. It will not let me get rid of all of them. And so you can get rid of them with the console, but again, I don't have the console enabled here. It gets turned off by survival mode. And there are other mods to turn it back on. I haven't experimented with those yet, so I'm going to leave most of the inside alone. Like I'll try to clean up the junk and the leaves and all that. I'll do what I can to get materials, but I'm not going to do any like major restructuring inside. Happy to get rid of the trash though. The trash has got to go. That looks like it should be deletable, but if it's not popping up right away, we'll just leave it alone for now. Leaf piles. Thing is, I bet the leaf piles actually look okay when you have autumn turned on, but right now they look like moldy garbage, so we're going to clean them up. So I watched a really good movie last night, one that I would highly recommend, called A Quiet Place. And one of the things, so when I go to see a movie, especially if it's one that people are just raving about, I won't go look at the positive reviews. Because if you're just getting a lot of unanimous sort of this is an awesome movie reviews, it's kind of tough. You know, you want to find the people who are saying something that maybe, or, oh, I don't want to get rid of that. Come here, you. Just a moment, please. Be right back. I don't know. You just kind of have to listen to him wailing in the background there. Gotta watch out. There might be some traps in here. Should be careful. Anyway, really good movie. I go to read the negative reviews because generally they're going to tell me, hopefully, something a little more insightful about it. You know what I mean? It's just so easy for people to get on the awesome bandwagon, and you really don't learn anything very insightful about the film. The other thing about the positive reviews very often, especially if you're reading stuff where you don't want to know spoilers, it's pretty tough to say anything, you know, to explain why it's so awesome without... Anyway, you get the idea. So I'm going around looking for negative reviews, and they're kind of tough to find, first of all, which is kind of an interesting sign. Whoop. I'll cook that later. And I'll search those in a little bit. Let's just do it now. And I only found 2 really negative reviews. Both of them were very poorly written. They were really, really absurd. But among the negative reviews and their comments that I read, I thought it was funny that one of the things they complained about was the fact that the family in the film doesn't live in absolute squalor. You know what I mean? Like they, ooh, I knew there was something here. Let me see if I can, yeah, better. Let's turn that off. I've listened to the soundtrack in this game a little too much. Don't care to hear it right now. But yeah, so people are upset that like they were homeschooling their kids and the textbooks look new. Now, never mind, without saying a lot about the film, never mind that the events that take place are not like years after things happen. They're months after things happen. So, of course, there would still be new things. And, of course, people would still be able to kind of take care of their home. You know what I mean? So that I thought was a little silly. People were just... There were a surprising number of people who were upset at the fact that things didn't look like junk. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if it's a if it's a post-apocalyptic movie, why everything has to be falling apart in garbage. I'm just like, no. You get different kinds of people in those situations. You're going to get the ones who do it because it's a comfort to them. It creates a sense of normalcy. You know, they do that because anything else is kind of like giving in, you know? It's like giving up hope. So they still sweet. They still take care of things. And sure, you'll also get the people who are like, that's it, I'm done. Civilization has fallen. Why do I keep, why should I keep any of my old habits? And, whatever. That's fine too. Gumdrops. Are gumdrops really food, per se? I don't know if that really counts as food. Is that a cigarette there? Okay. Alright, so that's about as much as we can clean that up. Okay, no explosion. That's good. But the overall film I thought was really good. It was a good suspenseful horror film. There was a little bit of, for a horror film, not a lot of gore, a little bit of blood. It's a horror film. You expect some. But it wasn't, what's the word? There's so many films that turn it into, in one way or another, a spectacle, and they didn't do that here. It fit within the story. It was an appropriate level of ew for what was going on. And it had a really good emotional punch to it. Had good writing. Characters you could believe in. It was a good flick. So definitely, why is that? Oh, I was going to say, why is that one the only one that I can't get rid of? I will just do that. I was going to say, items transferred to the workbench. Fine. That's okay. I'll figure out, sort things out later. I could get rid of all the pavement here, you can see. But I don't know what's under the pavement. I'll just leave the bench. The bench is kind of nice. I don't know what's under the pavement. If it, like I said, if it's going to be that weird pitted ground where the clipping isn't set up correctly or anything, so best to just leave that there. Part of me likes the idea of getting rid of it because we could just get a bunch of steel, couldn't we? Yeah. Why am I keeping the cars? That's there we go. I'm committed now. We're getting rid of everything here. All the reasonable things anyway. All the things that we can get resources from. And the contents of the mole rat were transferred to the workbench. We'll have to go pick up his meat later. Anywho. Oh yeah, just wanted to make sure. I've had so many technical issues lately. I wanted to make sure that my sound was still on, that the game was still showing. Like, everything still looks good. Every time it happens, well, 95% of the time it happens, it's something I've done. It's my fault. I bump a key, something goes haywire, I mess it up. All the same, wanted to make sure it was still working. So I was watching a on demand, I guess, like a recorded session from one of EG's streams before I started today. Just kind of looking at it. And you know what? That guy has done a lot of social media video stuff. You know what I mean? YouTube. I never did see the finished course, but I know he was working on, for some company, an actual online course on some programming stuff, which is really, really cool. Be a really, really good guy to do that. But anyway, so he's done a lot of that. So it gave me a small amount of comfort to see him going, wait a minute, why isn't that working? Oh, well, how do you do this? It's like, haha. It's not just the amateur like me. There's a lot of stuff you got to figure out with this. I tell you, I really do want to make my own dashboard. I keep talking about it, and I've actually done a little work. I mean, there's a lot of sort of preparatory work you have to do to figure out, like, okay, I get the basic idea of what I want to do, but technologically, what's feasible? What are the technologies I'd have to learn? And unfortunately, the companies, Twitch and all that, I want to say this properly. It's not like I think that they've completely screwed up authentication, but there are some ideas around how authentication is supposed to work these days, all in the interest of making things secure, that doesn't actually add a lot of security and makes it that much more difficult to interact with their APIs. And they've kind of gone that route. Not surprisingly, and like I said, I'm not faulting them for it. It's just, again, it's just, I'll just pick everything up. I don't know. But there it is, you know, so there should be a version of this. And maybe there is, and I'm wrong, so, you know, I will gladly eat my words later if this turns out to be true. There should be a version that lets you authenticate without having to run your own website. Like, I don't want to have a .com somewhere just to respond to requests because it's integrated into their security model. And that's where people have messed a lot of things up. Like, you can totally make a secure system that does not require both parties to have an online presence. You absolutely can. Anyone who tells you you can't, they're just wrong. That's all there is to it, you know? But yeah, so certain patterns that were meant for very specific scenarios have become very popular around these technologies, and they become popular because for a lot of reasons. I'm just going to go on. I don't know that I don't have my dashboard up. I don't even know if anyone's watching. So that being the case, I'm just going to indulge here a little bit and talk some programming stuff. Sorry, there's more stuff I got to pick up here. All right, let's reach down here. I actually groan like I'm actually kneeling there. Like, I'm not old and decrepit in the game, so far as I know. What kind of meat is that? Rad roach meat? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. Ew, it went squish when I picked it up. That's awful. Ew. Okay. Clean room. Oh, yeah, let's get that off the window. Much nicer. Leave the door open there. Let's carry this up. I'm not going to build one if I don't have to. Like, here's one that works. Let's take it up by the main area. Okay, so let's say that you're doing a login scenario where you've got, you know, you're going to use Facebook for your authentication. Like, they're going to be the ones who manage your identity, your login stuff. And what you want to do is, why won't this set anywhere? There we go. You want to make it so that you can use Facebook's API, but on someone else's behalf. So you've got your pal Bob. Bob's always the name I pick. I don't know why. You got your friend Bob. And Bob and you have this idea for this really cool thing that will integrate with Facebook and use some of their features. But now you've got this weird thing. Like, Bob's got to log into your site, but he also has a Facebook account, and he needs to somehow give you permission to use Facebook on his behalf, right? That's called three-party authentication. I can't believe I'm talking about this on a Fallout stream. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Okay, shorter version. That's three-party authentication. That led to the standard called OAuth, which is a collection of patterns that are used for three-party authentication. Is that junk or just rocks? There's like some garbage mixed in. The rocks go. Well, everyone started using it even when they... Whoa! Okay. Even when they didn't need to use three-party authentication. Like, they just use it for everything, which suddenly now you've got to have a website if you want to do this. You shouldn't have to do that. There are a lot of different ways you can implement things like that. Like, and to me, a dashboard for streaming is a sort of thing where I want to manage my stuff locally. I want to be able to connect to Twitch, but there should totally be a way to do that where you get the idea. And I don't think there is. Like, that's one of the things that's sort of a barrier to doing what I want to do, which is, okay, so now I've got to pay to have a server out there where I can manage my own identity stuff. Whereas what I really want to do is just have a sort of a guest login to Twitch and Mixer and YouTube, where I can get a token from them and use that to go in and like get some of the data I need to then put up the dashboard and be able to interact with things. Possible, in the widest sense. Not possible because of the way they've implemented everything. There, I'm done. It's fun to talk about, but again, this is a Fallout stream, right? Why am I talking about programming? Let's have some grilled red steak. Health going up there, good. What's that? No, it's just a bit of garbage. Both of them go, or is that all of them? Or are there going to be more up here? Totally did not expect that. That was an unpleasant surprise. I guess well, here's the thing. I guess it kind of applies. I know it's maybe more detailed programming stuff than you'd normally hear. But I doubt I'm the only programmer out there who's streaming. Seriously doubt it. But there are lots of... I wonder how many programmers, or rather how many streamers, are also programmers. Again, looking for mines. Take the bottle, leave the ashtray. But also, the reason it popped into my head just now is I was watching EG on his stream going, well, how am I going to monitor logging? Like, there's got to be a way. How do you do this? I want to use Mixer, but how do I do this thing? Back storage key. Perfect. Ooh, some shotgun shells, some corn I'll be able to plant, some laundered loungewear. Why, just what I've been looking for. I have some unlaundered loungewear. It's disgusting. Okay, there's that. All set. Now I can get into that back room and get some more goodies. Some more bottles. Who knows what else. I wonder if there are going to be some mines in here too, though. Can we take these off the windows? We can. Look at that. Nice. So here's the thing, you know, I happen to know at least one programmer who watches my stream. So if that person's got feedback on some of the stuff I'm saying, that's cool. Novice. It must be for a safe inside or something? I don't know. I thought that key would have worked for that door. Nothing. What? Alright, so we're mainly looking for food items and that kind of thing that I can't scrap so that I don't have to switch back and forth so much. I don't hear any beep, 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 beep or anything. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Nice. Oh, there, like that. Pork and beans. So everything else I'm content to just scrap and put in. Oh. Where are they? Nice. I feel ill. Infection. Alright, let's deal with that too. Stupid rad roach. Take some antibiotics. What else do I want to use? I think that'll do. Alright, let's continue down the road here. So what I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, that's sort of the plan right now, so that I can use VATS a little better. Oh, I've got to drink some water. There we go. So that I can use VATS, I'm going to keep focusing on getting my perception up higher. Cool. Like, I don't even care what kind of armor it is, or armor. What kind of, oh, there.
Lock's really strong.
What was that backroom storage? What in the world was that key for, if not this place? I don't know. Oh, there's some other, what is that? Dandy Boy apples. Yeah, I'll take those. That's what I was trying to avoid. I want to clean this place up completely. I don't want to keep having to switch back and forth. There we go. I bet I could scrap... Oh, no, I'm kind of surprised. As you say, I bet I could scrap that. But apparently not. Forgot to check you. So this is actually... This is where I should build the bed and the stove and all that. Because the other place is just like wide open. In here, I could actually eventually like take off my armor. All those good things. Oh yeah. So long story, slightly longer. If I want to make a dashboard, it's gonna take a long time. That's all there is to it. I don't have a ton of time to work on it between other things, and getting things set up so that I can use the APIs and all that, there's a lot of education involved. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to set up my own identity system that I can then integrate with their tools. So I really want to do it because I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying streaming. On the days where I don't have a huge audience, it's just kind of meditative. It's kind of fun to sit here and chat, you know, just kind of meditate out loud. And the surprising thing, I'm actually getting quite a few, not quite a few, just more views than I expected I would have on YouTube. The you know, recorded, the save streams. Yeah, this is actually kind of a nice room. Like, if I actually lived here, I would not mind living in this room. So let's put the bed down at this end in the dark. Oh, not that kind. Furniture. There we go. Beds and standard bed. This is one I always use just because it's sort of... Oh, it's going to be fussy with me. It sort of remembers that there used to be things on the ground in those places, which again to me is done. Oh, there. It's the safe that's bugging that one. Okay, fair enough. That will do just fine. And I'm not going to build this. Actually, do I have that kind of stove yet? Maybe I can build an actual stove. Where would that be? That's like workstations? Stores, crafting, I bet it is. Armor, chemistry, cooking. That kind. I have to be a local leader, rank 2, to build a stove. Really? That seems arbitrary. Little bit, you think? Fine. Let's use that one outside. So, yeah, apparently if I want to actually be able to move around, not move around, if I want to be able to create my own armor station, I also have to be a local leader, among other things. So, life goals. We need to get that done. And now we haul this all the way back. Gripe, moan. Oh well. Look at that. Nice and clean. Good day's work. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I'm dumb again. And I'll explain why in just a sec here. You know what? While I've been doing all this, you know what I should have done? I bet anyone watching is like, why is he going around cleaning all that up? Like, he's so excited to find a power core. Why is he cleaning up the place wearing his armor? Just am absent-minded. Expert. Man, it's going to be a while before I can open that. But that's what I was saying. Like, in this game, I'm over my, I don't like lockpicking that. Like, I'm actually going to have to get that one sooner than later. Well, now that I'm just about done. Good grief. So I gotta build a water pump. And I should go over and drop off the stuff that I'm carrying in the workshop. So let's do that. I think there was some more stuff in here too, right? Yeah. And I will... Yeah, I'm carrying too much. I can't run. That's cool. I'm right where I'm about to drop it off, so we're good. Ugh. Oh, wrong. R. And then that. And then we go through and look at junk. We got aid. I will take the mole rat meat and the rad roach meat. Take the ammo. And let's see. What else? Junk. Acid. Adhesive. Light. I'll come back over with my armor before I leave and pick up some of this, like the aluminum and stuff. There's actually quite a bit I want to hold back to one of my main stations. For right now, the main things I want are going to be the bottles. Oh, actually, so oil I need in order to build, to continue the mission at Sanctuary. And there's one other thing I need. I'll look that up in just a minute. That has antiseptic in it, so I'm going to take that too. Adhesive. There's a lot of stuff I got to take here. Straight up antiseptic, bag of cement, beer bottles, broken light bulbs, brooms, cans. Just got another blip. What was that blip? Whoa, what is he doing? EG says he's 4,000 feet above his city. And that's not a virtual city. That's pretty cool. What in the world is he up to? Carrying too much, I can't run. Okay, I'll drop some stuff in a minute. And again, I'm mixing my missions here. I do that a lot, and I gotta stop. Okay. Go to junk. Drop all the things that aren't bottles. Except for the antiseptic. Nope, that too. And the bag of cement. You don't need to carry around all the concrete with you. I'm going to take the oil. That's fine. What about... There are probably some like Nuka-Cola bottles. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What else do I need for building the turrets? Nope, not guard post, turrets. So I need circuitry was the other thing. And I can't get that here. Gears. Doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get some more oil and gears before I go. And then that'll be a good next mission, actually, is I know where to get some circuitry. And I'll just head over there and see if I can grab it. I don't think there's a lot of defense around the place I'm thinking of, so... There we go. Anything else behind there? Can I get rid of the door? That's a junky door. I don't like that door. Okay. I want to see what that little icon means. I've seen that before. Like, what is that? What's the show effects? Adrenaline. Damage plus 10%. Oh, fortified carry weight food. Ugh, and I'm still not able to carry much. Okay. Yikers. Like I said, it's been a good day of just kind of cleaning up, getting everything set. Do I have anything I can cook? See if we can do some roasting. Whoops. Oh, you need 3 dirty waters to... Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. There we go. Prep some of this food that I found. Excellent. I think that's probably it. Maybe? Yeah. Nothing like roasting some giant cockroach outside in the evening. There's my armor. Bed. Alright. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get a full night's sleep here. Let's get a little extra sleep. I've earned it. It's been a hard day's work. And yeah, again, I've got all kinds of more stuff than usual going on social media. Oh, no. Tumblr, I tell you. So Tumblr I use just so that I can have longer markdown enabled posts when I'm doing like my announce for the stream, that sort of thing. But as a platform, like I know a few people who really like it. It just feels like I get nothing but just trash follows over there. Stuff that, like, I don't want to look at that. It's just a mess, I tell you. Aid. There we go. I know where I am. Properly hydrated. And what do we want for breakfast? Not antibiotics. How about some mac and cheese? Like I said, I know I'm going to have to use a rat away here, so that's fine. I'm not eating the canned dog food. In fact, I got to throw that away somewhere. Am I okay? No, I'm still hungry. Okay, how about some apples? I'm properly fed. Not quite to where I need the rat away yet. Let's still hold off on that. Now, is there anything else I need to do before I set out again? I don't think so. So, with the increased carry weight here, I'll go down. I'll pick up a few things that I want to take back to my other workshops. And then we'll set off. We'll see if I can find that circuitry. Once I have the circuitry, then it'll be time to head back to Sanctuary Hills and set up a defense perimeter, which is my next mission. There's some wood I can scrap. And that too. Any other dead trees or anything? I don't think so. We're okay. Okie doke. See how much I can carry. So the most important things are going to be oil and gears. Oh, we just junked in workshop. That's it. One and the same. Antiseptic is important, but again, we'll come back and get that later if I still have room. Aluminum, like all this stuff is actually, it's all good stuff. It's just not what I need most right now. Oil, spring, and steel. We'll take that for the oil. Steel and oil. Just 3 gears sitting there, that'll do. Glass, bone, and leather. They weigh nothing, and I know I'll need them in general. So I'll take those. Springs, no. Those are a little heavier. Used oil can. We'll take that. Okay, so there's all the oil and gears. Now, next, so I'm not sure. I know that antiseptic is going to be valuable in some medical things, but I don't know how to use it yet. So I know where it is. I can come get it if I need to. The aluminum, on the other hand, I think is going to be handy almost just right away in terms of upgrading weapons. Same thing with the adhesive, actually. Cement is going to be important in building and stuff, but until I have a plan, until I know specifically what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make a point. Actually, ceramic too, for modding weapons. I think that's an important thing. But anyway, yeah, until I have a plan, I'm not going to grab the concrete because I just don't know what it's going to be used for. Duct tape, it's adhesive, copper. I grabbed some other copper. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Just so tempting to try to take all of it. We're done. I'm second guessing everything now. So let's wander up the road. Wonder where on the map that place is. I've never pinned it down precisely. I want to say it's actually north of 10 Pines. It might be up kind of in this area. So if I go straight north from here, like if I go along the road, I'm going to hit all the ghouls. And I'm not sure, again, I kind of want this to be a profitable operation. I don't want to have to fight anything that I'm not planning to fight. So if I kind of cut through there and head up into this area, that might be better. Although, let's bring the map up again. I think that place was along the road. So it could be anywhere along here. Can't tell if that's really... That's a road too. It actually could be along there too. I'm going to check that one first. So literally just go straight north from here. That's the plan. Might be a good plan. Might be a bad plan. We won't know until we get up there and find out. Oh, hi. Dude. Torso 95. That's what I want to see. Oh, come on. I already cranked it. Where's your meat? Where'd you go? So who'd I rescue? Want to give me a prize? A reward? There you are. You have very orange hair.
Huh?
Hey there.
Yes?
Nothing, I guess. That's okay. Just, you know, go on your way. Hey, are those your cows? Yeah, this one knows what's coming. Come here, Bessie. This should go really, really poorly, right? Like, I don't know who these belong to or if they're just wild. That is a tough cow. Oh, wow. Like, that's not at all realistic. Ooh, man. The realities of surviving. Remember I was talking about that economy of ammo and all? I did not know this was going to be such a big deal. Like, I hope that was worth it. Okay, that's just a lesson learned, I guess. I thought it's a cow. I'll go up. It'll take 1 or 2 shots with the shotgun. I'll get some meat. I'll get some food and be on my way. I totally did not expect that to be the ordeal that it was, frankly, for either of us. Worse ordeal for the cow, let's be honest. That was rough, man. You don't want that, right? You want it to be quick. So, probably not going to do that anymore. Where? Oh, okay. Well, so I know I got my bearings now. So I'm back at that. What do you call it? The thicket excavation, which at some point I'll go over there. We'll go ahead and do that story too. Not yet though. So the question is, do I keep going up that way and try to make it past the satellite array, or yeah, thicket excavations? We'll keep going this way. I'm telling you, I would much rather hit this place once I have some better weapons. Yeah, so I'm gonna head up. I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go this way for now. The place that I'm looking for is definitely along a road. I've never had to pay attention to which road. Keeping my eyes on that thing. Don't want the raiders up there to get any funny ideas. So far, so good. Let's load another one there. Put that back. Yeah, so there's the... that's where I got the armor yesterday. Oh, there it is. So I walked right by it yesterday and didn't even know it. That's okay. Hey, but my instinct served me well. That's good to know. Should be some circuitry coming up. I hope. I like how they have it fenced off with those things. Like that'll and another look at that, another fusion core, some circuitry. Brilliant. Flamer fuel. Oh, I can sell that off later. This was a good plan. Traps, tripwires, nothing. Close that, and a couple stim packs, some more circuitry, some lead.
There we go.
New custom paint job for the armor if I want it. Some more circuit. Look at this place, man. This is awesome. Yet another stim pack. So yeah, you're starting off a game. This is not too far out of the way, right? It's, you know, so once you have the armor, head on over here. What do we got going on here? So we got delivery log. The only reason I looked through these, I've read all the different notes and stuff in previous games. I don't know how many of them I remember. But there are enough places, whoops, there are enough places that when you read through the notes, you occasionally get a little blip put on your map. Like, here's another place you can go for a mission. This one, I'm just going to take that tape. And that tape should let me control that thing out there. But I'm not starting that up until... I'm just not starting that up now. There is no need. Okay, so now we're heading back to Sanctuary Hills. Look where this place is. Now that I'm getting my bearings. Like, there's that body of water that separates. I had no idea. I had no idea it was this close. That's good to know for future games. I'm curious to see what we're going to run into over here. If that camp's been resettled and we just used up a fusion core. But thankfully now I've got 2 more. Get home, take the armor off right away. so that I'm not using up those cores while running errands. Look at me, I'm like running out there now, like, yeah, you go ahead and shoot at me. You dirtbag, just I got power armor now. Which is a really bad idea. It's a really bad attitude, bad plan. Yeah, it's going to be empty still, of course. No one else has been by for a while. There's a bucket. I'll take the bucket. I'm going to sleep in their actual dirt bags. All right. Cool beans, I tell you. Feeling way better than yesterday. So I haven't died yet. Have I died yet? I don't think I died yet this stream. Uh-oh. Man, it makes me nervous when it does that. I have no idea why it does that. Every once in a while it just sort of freezes up. The graphics get funny. It's almost like it's not loading. It's not doing the incremental load quite fast enough or something. Hard to say. Put this away. Oh, I'm a little overloaded. May have to walk it up to the other place. Do some repairs too. Oh, that's... Yeah, shoot. Hopefully I still have some circuitry left. I didn't notice that I had to use... It's more important to me right now that I repair the armor and keep that up. Oh, bother. Alright, let's see. Adhesive, aluminum... Really? Oh, I've still got some. Good. It didn't use too much. Okay, what can I drop off? There's a bunch of stuff I want to keep. Let me... No, I can't do that yet. Alright, back over here. Go to junk. Am I carrying a weapons or armor that I can drop? Yes. Get rid of that. That'll lighten things. Oh, there. Already light enough. We'll drop the machete. Drop that. Pipe wrench is a weapon, not a... Whatever. Good, good, good. And... Clean blue suit. Oh, okay. The dress and all that I just need to sell at some point, obviously. Put that in there, put that in there. Can't do that yet, apparently. And the subway token. Alright, well, good enough. I can go fill up my bottles. Cook that ramen. Get myself hydrated. Ouch. There's one. Got 2, 3. Ouch. My neck goes crack. That's a good number. Of course, I'd actually like to see him try to carry around that many assorted ceramic and glass bottles of water. But oh well. Wow, I found a lot of bottles. I didn't realize they had that many. Cool. All right. Let's do some roasting. What do we got? I'll take it. Oh, I feel bad for that ramen. That was ugly. Okie doke. Yeah, armor's fine. Just checking everything here. Come on, come on. There we go. Hey, there's some junk. Whoop, that's not going to remove junk. Well, it will, just not this junk. Anything else I missed? Yep, there's a pile of leaves. Clean that up and clean that up. Get rid of that garbage. That. Another pile of leaves. I missed a lot. Very carefully. A lot of the times it looks like you've got one thing selected and it turns out that you're actually selecting everything under it. Boy, I did miss a lot. Sheesh. Getting it at just the right spot to clean up some of this stuff can be kind of tough. The rules about where it detects that you're picking up there a thing are just kind of funky. Good enough. So yeah, I've also got to remember to turn on autumn now. But I've been in spring long enough. It's been nice, but I'm due for a change. And there could totally be some raiders around here like we've seen, so I should slow down just a bit. Be careful. Look around as I'm running into town. How's the melon patch doing? Look at all the melons. It's a lovely sight. Look at the flying lady. Okay, so I've got to drop things off and then build some defenses. And I'm just going to put the defenses like right around the house and the garden area. So I'll put them south, whatever, at this end of the garden area, because then this will be a good spot, like right here, because then it can kind of, most of the time someone attacks Sanctuary, they come over the bridge. They just do a head-on assault. 3 o'clock it is. Look at that, I have enough to make 5. Holy cow. That would be overkill at this point. So 1 will do the job. 1 will do the job. Why build more? Like, this place does not get attacked very often. I've got the defenses now. Save your equipment for stuff you might need later. I see something else I have to delete. And it's not Preston. He just happened to be standing right around the same spot. You know, actually I'm kind of regretting doing this now because when I put in the gas lamps later, that would be, they'd kind of make good guides as to where they should go. But I was able to eyeball it before, and it looked fine. So we'll get rid of them anyway. What have you got? Ew, I wonder what that was. Okay. What are you, napping? Oh, he's in the wall outside again. Can't get to your spot, huh?
Hey, Sturgis.
Just standing there looking all dejected?
We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Yeah. I just gotta say, like, who built up this place? You know? Just saying. It's like, oh, yeah, you can come visit sometime. I'm like, dude, I own the place. Anyway, Sturges. Whoa, that was a trip. All right, well, that's a good place to take another nap. Do a save, get rested, have a meal, drink some water, all the usual. And then I've got to figure out what's next. Good morning. Good evening, whatever. Get out of my face.
Need something?
Nope. Well, yes, but nothing you can help with. And what are we going to have for dinner? Oh, I was there. How about some canned dog food? No. Some grilled red stag? Yeah, why not? There we go. That took care of it. And yeah, I don't know what to do now. So I will probably need to, again, continue to try to sort of widen my known perimeter in the game. Just do some exploring. Power cores are going to be one of the main things for a little bit. Like, I want to be able to use my armor just as much as I possibly can. Fusion cores, sorry. FCs. But you know what? I think that this is a good segment. I think I'll call it good. Now go down here and take a nap to save and then just call it a night. It's a good, successful day. Mission accomplished. Set up a new settlement for myself, a new sort of a home base. Did not die, that I can remember. It's always a good day when you don't die. So this is where I sign off. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. God bless. Have a good one.